Alright, I want to let everybody know out there, we are getting started here now. This is the hill match, Brian Ruth versus Jay Dvorak. My name is Kevin Kidd, Midwest Amateur Pool, and this is for the hill match. So let everybody know, should be a good match here. This is double A, race to 5 straight up.
You leaving, Chris? Yeah.
Well, let everybody know this match is being recorded as well. This will be uploaded to our YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/Midwest Amateur Pool. The amateur is spelled AMATEUR, just in case. You can find us on Facebook, facebook.com. Go ahead and search MAP, MAP, or Midwest Amateur Pool. You can find the Nickel Spot on Facebook as well. Just go ahead and search the Nickel Spot on Facebook. Go ahead and like their page. Show your support. Let everybody know we are on Ustream, streaming this live, www.ustream.tv/channel/KidPool, or search MAP, Midwest Amateur Pool, or MAP Pool on Ustream. Obviously, you're here, you're live, you're watching, so I do want to thank you for that. It looks like Jay just got a little off there. He's not able to get that 3-ball in clean. He can make it. He's just going to have to massay it a little bit if he takes it. The 6-ball will go on the side. Granted, it's a little bit tougher cut, but it will go. Looks like that 11-14 down there will may come into play. Yes, this is a race to 5. I'll go ahead and get the scoreboard up there for you guys. Jay pulling out the jump stick and getting a good hit on that. Up at the table now we have Brian Ruth. The Shane Van Boning, Tristan Taylor, and April. Sam, I do apologize. I don't believe they are on that YouTube channel. They are on my other YouTube channel. If you go ahead and go to youtube.com and then just search Kevin Kidd, my name, it'll probably pull up, I think the last time I searched it, it pulls up the third video down. But you'll find a video on there. As long as it says the channel, my name as the channel, go ahead and click that, and that will take you to the original, the first channel that I started before this Midwest Amateur Pool. Those matches are on that channel right now. I just have not had the chance to switch them over to the other channel. Still in the process of finding the time to do that, but just go to youtube.com and search my name, Kevin Kidd, and you should be able to pull it up. Or obviously, if you go to YouTube and in the search box, go ahead and type in Tristan Hansen, Taylor Hansen, or April Larson. You'll probably, if there's other YouTube videos of them on there, those will pop up. Otherwise, it'll pop up there right away, I'm sure. If you're thinking you want to get lucky, you can also do the search for Shane or SVB, but you might have to scroll through a few pages before you might find it. Obviously. Probably quite a few videos on there of Shane playing local monster around these parts. Taylor. I want to give a plug out to Taylor Hansen there. She, young lady, went down to the Nationals here and played in the 8-ball leisure division, I believe it was, and won it. Got first place, so congratulations to her. Young lady out of Minnesota there. Yeah. All those kids are great shots. You can see them playing the Bankies on that original channel too. We got the Bankies and the MPA pool, or MPAQ kids, I think they're called. Her brother Tristan Hansen, another young fella, very great shot. You know, these kids are going to be some known players here in the future, so definitely go and check them out. I want to let everybody know too, we will be doing some MPA Tour events this year. Go ahead and look for us at the season opener, Coon Rapids, Minnesota, September 28th. The MPA Tour starts up there. CNR Billiards, we will be there live streaming as well. So go ahead and look for us, stop by and say hi. And we're going to try to get up and do as many events as we can get up there to do. You wanna, if you see John Stitch around, you want to tell him thank you for going ahead and putting that on and promoting and sponsoring the stream. I look forward to coming up and seeing you guys again. It's been a long time. It's been since the Grand Falls Casino event since I've seen a lot of you guys, and made a lot of new friends at that tournament, met a lot of new people, and look forward to seeing you all here soon, and streaming a lot of your guys' matches. There's some great shots up there in the Minneapolis area for sure. And the MPA Tour, they have Master, AA, A Division, B Division, and C Division, and I believe they get about 20 players in each division, close to it every time. All these bar tournaments that they're playing on are $1,000 or added money. So these are definitely some good paying tournaments. The MPA has got a good thing going up there. Never heard of TJ, although I did see Sean. I know I met Sean Johnson when he was down for the Grand Falls Casino event too, and I seen he did some work out there at Nationals too. Played I think it was Taylor and him played Scotch doubles down there, or second or third place or something like that. You know, Sean's a hell of a player as well. Lee, familiar with Lee. He used to be down in this area. He's up in the cities area now, or last I heard he's up there. Chris Branke. There's a lot of good shots up there. I look forward to streaming all you guys. As well as be aware, you Minnesota players, being that I'm coming up to do some of those MPA Tour events, you know, I'm going to bring some of my Sioux Falls boys along. You know, we got to try to get some of that money too, you know, so I'm going to try to bring some good shooters up there, try to sweeten the pot a little bit. I know I was doing that stream a couple weekends ago during the Nationals, or a big event down there in Vegas, so there was a lot of competition on the streams at that time. There's a lot of streams going on, and I didn't get a chance to keep tabs of what was going on after about Friday night, so congratulations to TJ Steinhaus. If you know TJ, go ahead and give him a high five for winning Nationals. Jay is enough to find out. Yep. So, let's see if Mr. Reed, is Mr. Reed in the crowd yet? Is he out of bed yet? After last night's last match, we were talking, you know, Eric was all about wanting to bet on this match here, and I figured he'd be down here in the audience at least watching it, because, you know, his horse is here racing. Had a great last match last night, and Eric Reed in the booth had a few beers, but we had a good time talking pool. And Jay Dvorak is up now 2-0 on Brian Ruth. Race to 5. When and where is that VNEA Junior Nationals? Is that still held up there in Mankato? So feel free anytime you want there to grab that microphone and start talking, you know. If you're feeling frisky. You need a couple beers or something first, like Eric, or what, you know?
Well, I gotta have my wife come pick me up.
There you go.
I gotta have my wife come pick me up if I do here anymore.
Yeah, I don't think...
I'm just curious to see if Scotty's sweatpants can carry him through the next.
That last one was interesting. That's for sure.
Yeah, I give all the credit to Scotty's
Sweatpants there.
Yeah, lucky sweatpants.
It was a late night last night. You know, we can't all come fully dressed and prepared, right? Obviously, you and I look like we're ready for the whole day. We're going to work. We're ready.
Yeah. I had jeans on yesterday, and it was a long, warm day. When you got that many people in here, it got a little bit warm. We had to crank the air up a little bit more. But
oh man! Well,
today
yeah.
I came prepared, and
54 players, and then spectators, waitresses, people at the bar.
Food flying in and out.
Oh yeah, it definitely was getting hot there early in the tournament, especially after the sun came up and the rain quit.
Yeah. Oh, you could just feel it when every time that door opened up, it just kind of woof.
Could you imagine if they went to put the shades over the doors and close the blinds, how hot it would have been in here with that sun glaring in?
Beating on there, and the sun flashing off them windshields. All the cars in the parking lot. Looked like a party.
Yeah, almost be like disco pool. You know, turn the disco ball lights on and play pool with the disco lights going.
Yeah. Got the karaoke machine still set up in here. We could fire that up.
Try to shark our players any way we possibly can. Yeah, there's definitely more players out there that should have and could have came to this. Actually, you know, I really wish we would have had that full field of 64. I know at least 10 players that I thought were going to be here that didn't show up. It would have been nice to have them here, but live and learn. Next time we're going to promote this a little bit harder, a little bit longer, and we'll get that full field for sure. We'll have a waiting list.
Yeah, don't be scared.
Oh, don't be scared. I mean, this is the best of Sioux Falls.
Yeah.
We had women in this tournament this weekend. We had some ladies playing. It's open to anybody, and you never know what happens. I mean, I played years ago when I first started playing pool, back in, I think it was 95, 92, somewhere in there. There was an open tournament that Steve James, Ches James, they call him Ches, put on out the Phoenix Lounge. It was 32-man open tournament. I remember Shiffy was there, Ha was out there, Matt Cady was out there, Mike McGraw, myself. There was just a lot of pool players out there. Barney was out there. I think Willard was out there, and there's just a lot of pool players that I didn't know at the time, and I actually ended up winning it, believe it or not, probably just by dumb luck. But you know, that's another thing we want to try to push. I'd like to see an open tournament sometime where, you know, hey, come on down. It doesn't matter how good a skill you are, because, you know, I did it, and I was a ball banger back then.
Yeah.
I'm half a ball banger now, but I was a full ball banger back then, and somehow I won that thing. So it's possible. Anybody on any given day can beat anybody else.
Yeah.
It's just the way the balls are rolling. If your slate is clean, you're having fun, you're relaxed, you don't care.
And I understand we had I had three people. Was Kevin, and there's a few of them. I know last night they had that glow walk downtown.
Oh, yep.
And there was a few people that, you know, were committed to that already, and I know there's some campers out there and had some stuff going. So, but we're putting them out early enough. You guys got to get signed up.
Yeah.
Come on down. Yeah, we got it. And we didn't have one bitch. We had this handicapped and set up just right. Everybody was happy.
Nobody complained at all.
complaints.
We actually had a player actually bump himself up.
Yeah.
Amazing is, we had Eric Reed was listed as an A-rated player, and, you know, by rights, he probably plays in the AA and the Masters during, his league season and everything, but you know, to make it fair and everything, you know, would he be actually double A, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, no, he's an A player, you know, he can play with the double A players, but he's not consistently double A like the rest of them, you know.
Yeah.
And that's why he had that A rating, and
Yeah.
and he wanted to play as a double A,
Yeah.
and he requested it, and yeah, you know, so
Yeah.
we want to give a little props to him, you know, for that. You know, he definitely and he played well. I'll go ahead and search that and find out the dates on that Battle Creek, Michigan tournament. That sounds like that'd be a great event to get to. Obviously, time and other commitments may come into play. We'll have to see about that. Got a lot of things going on here with pool, a lot of things going on with my son, and
We have starting up here in a few weeks too. We also have junior pool and dart leagues starting up here on Saturday mornings.
great.
Nate is running the junior darts, and Scotty will be running the junior pool leagues. You can go over to greatamusement.com to their website, and you can get signed up for their leagues. You can get signed up for the junior pool, junior darts.
And I strongly urge any, you know, I know there's pool players out there that have youngsters and any other parents out there, you know, that have kids that either like to play pool or interested in it. Get them down here, get them into a junior league. It's, you know, I hate to say it, but it's just one more area, one more venue to keep kids out of trouble, you know. And yeah, it's at a bar, but it's during a Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon. You're not going to have a bunch of people out here getting drunk in front of your kids. It's all the junior leagues, and that's what it's there for.
No drinking while the kids are in the house.
Awesome. There you go. You don't even have to worry about it then.
No, nothing like that. And they're safe. We got plenty of. We're certainly not babysitting, but we have plenty of supervision in the house, and they're safe to drop. I wish we had something like that when I was younger. We had bowling. I was in the bowling league, you know, but I wish I had the pool league to come down to on Saturday mornings.
Yeah, get them started young, because it's a great sport to grow up with. And if you're really interested in pool and you want to excel in it, you have to spend the time on the table.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
by spending the time on the table, you're spending less time. Kids out there spending less time running the streets, hanging with the wrong crowds, getting in trouble. So, you know, to me, it's just one more way of keeping the kids out of trouble and bringing them up right. And that's what we need to really focus on, because, you know, our children are the future. So they're going to run the world eventually when we're in wheelchairs and in our deathbeds. So, you know, let's promote the game. And
I know Keith Miramo is in the works right now with talking to Shane Van Boning to come down and you know, shoot some, come down with the kids and do a few little teachings and shoot around with them and play with them, and
7 balls sitting like half on the spot.
let them know what he's been. I've been here 13 years, and Shane's been in the pool league since he was just a little tyke. He was here when he was little, coming up all through till he was 18 and jumping into with the big boys.
oh yeah, yep.
That's where he learned.
I remember years and years ago in the state tournament, we ended up playing against a team from Rapid City. It was Shane, I believe he must have been around 15, 16 years old or something, somewhere in that. And I believe it was his mom. What's his mom's name? Is that Timmy?
I can't off the top of my head. I know.
It was. I think it was Gary, Joe, or Timmy. One of the two was playing on that team, and obviously at the time I didn't know who he was. I was just a newcomer myself, a ball banger, and seeing this 15-year-old kid, run, 2 of the 3 racks that he played, it was like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah.
What is this? 15-year-old kid running racks. I was like, wait a minute, what? Where's this? What's this kid? Where did he come from? Definitely a great shot. And years later, now he's the #1 pool player in the world. You see him on TV. You see him on the streams. It's amazing. It's very proud of that kid, and he's done great. He's a great ambassador to the game.
Yes. Yeah.
And he does go out. The nice thing about it is too, when he is in town, he does frequent the pool halls.
Yep. He absolutely. He is down here every time he's in town. He comes down and he has to have the Mini Works pizza. He stops in every time to have, and then of course, he's more than happy. Everybody wants to, say they played Shane and go up against him, and he'll stick around for an hour or two and shoot some pool with everybody, and very happy to answer questions about, somebody's got a question about something. He's a good guy.
He is.
He deserves his, he's worked hard and he deserves everything.
He deserves everything that he's got, for sure.
Yes.
And then some. I only wish that those pool tournaments that they play in paid out a lot bigger. Winning a 4-day event and only winning, $5,000 to $15,000. You look at these golf tournaments; they're 4-day events. You win one of those 4-day golf tournaments, you're pulling in, close to $1 million, if not $1 million. We definitely need to promote pool and get it more mainstream, get the big sponsorship out there, get everybody watching, get everybody interested, because that's where that big mainstream is going to come from, when everybody's demanding it out there, Then all of a sudden you have that demand, and the big sponsors are willing to put up the bigger money, and exactly. Yeah, I see Shane every once in a while. I go down there to JJ's quite often. It's close to where I live, and shoot around, and see he stops in there quite often when he's in town too. And I think I've seen him down at Biggs a few times as well. That's closer as well. So it's nice to see that he goes out and he supports the local community as well.
Yeah. He even comes down and asks me a few questions once in a while.
I suppose
angles and stuff like that.
He's real interested in how you're kicking too.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. He is a kicking. I don't know what to call it, but the way he kicks is just wow.
Yeah.
He can kick shots better than I can shoot them straight in at times.
That's true. Yeah.
Well, back to the match here. Dvorak shooting there. Looks like he opted to play a little safety there. And you know why. You got a few balls tied up. He could have made a few balls there, obviously. But what's easier than to get a ball out of the mix and play safe and possibly get to choose your shot next, with that ball in hand. And it looks back here, Scotty and John battling over there. Not sure what the score is. I see it must be 1-0.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Did they started the same time as this match here, didn't they?
Yeah, pretty close. Yeah.
So they're grinding it out over there.
Yes, they are.
I would imagine that one's going to go hill. If I had to make a guess, I'm going to imagine that's going hill.
Well, John did what, six hills in this tournament so far.
Is that crazy? That's how you get your money back, for sure.
Yeah.
Whether you win place or you don't place. So you're playing 6 hill matches. You got your money back.
6 hill and took out 2 bounties. Earned himself an extra $40.
he's one of those guys that come through the loser side. Like I said, you always have, you possibly have one or two of those guys that'll work their through the loser side, and obviously a guy with Johnny's stature and experience playing pool, he had a tough battle against Tippy and got put in the loser side, and just worked his way through the loser side and collected himself 2 bounties, because that's the only place you can get these bounties is on the loser side. So
Came back and took Tippy back out. Tippy took him out at the beginning, put him in a loser, and came through and battled Tippy again and took him out.
and both matches went Hill. First match went Hill, I believe, and the last match went Hill.
Yep.
So and obviously here Jay got that ball in hand, and he's making quick work of this rack here. May have came a little bit funky here. I'm not sure how that 4 ball's sitting comparatively to that 5 ball. But the 5 ball is not clean into the corner pocket. He'd have to combo into that 2 ball if he's playing the other pocket, but I think he wanted to roll that cue ball up just a little bit further. He could have played into that 4, 5, 2, and then the 8, but and another very nice shot. You come out of shape instead of trying for the hard shot, and you know what does he do? He plays a very nice safety shot. This is why they're playing on the hill. This crew. Thought he might have had that one there. The last week of June. So you're telling me, Sam, that I have plenty of time to put that on the schedule then. So that would be June of 2014. Plenty of time to save up for that. I'll have to definitely look into that. That'd be a nice little trip. Battle Creek, Michigan, Junior Internationals. And Jay goes up 3-1 in this race to 5.
You know, also, if anybody looking, you know, during your dinner break, if you're in town or whatever, during the day here at the Nickel, we open the doors at 11, from 11 to 3 in the afternoon. We have free pool. We open up the pool tables for you. You come down and practice them hard shots, or, you know, get your buddies, come down, grab a bite to eat, and the tables are open for you.
What time is that?
11 to 3. 11 a.m. till 3 p.m.
Monday through Friday?
Monday through Friday.
What a great deal.
Yeah.
So let everybody know that 11 to 3 tables are open down here at the Nickel, and I gotta plug Dario's. You know, I know they're not a sponsor of our little shindig here, but you know they're right next door to you guys. You can order right from Dario's right here at the bar. They deliver it right to the bar, so you never have to leave the bar. You can hang out, play pool. Food will be delivered to you. You can
Yep.
pay for it right here. And they have some excellent food.
Yeah.
They have pizza, chislick, steak tips.
Yep.
I had a patty melt today for
Yeah.
lunch.
Burgers
Oh
are
my.
great, huge.
Jeez.
The pizza, they have a buffet during Monday through Friday. A pizza buffet next door. You can go over there, and grab whatever pizza you want and bring it right over here and sit down and chow some pizza
What
and
a
shoot some
deal.
pool.
That's a great thing going here. So yeah, for sure, come on down, and yeah, plug your bar here, buddy. Yeah, you bet. Let's get those plugs out there, because anybody that doesn't know, I mean, that's a great opportunity to come down. That's 4 hours of pool.
Yep.
And now let's say I come down here at 11 o'clock and I order a sandwich, and a buddy of mine are playing pool. Now, you're able to play pool all the way up till 3 o'clock.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't have to.
Yep. Yep, you guys play each other on a pool table. You guys want to break away and practice some shots. We got 13 pool tables in here.
And every table is open from 11 to 3. That's huge. Come on down, have some lunch, play free pool. Even when you're working, I got a lot of guys that are in the construction business, the
Yep.
service business. You take that hour or 2 hour lunch without the boss knowing.
We
What a
get
great place to hide.
the Mid-Continent boys. They come all of a sudden. There'll be 5, 6, 7 vans sitting out in the parking lot, and they all come in, grab some pizza, and all play each other for a few games. See who's buying pizza for the day, and
Yeah. Well, and you got this huge parking lot out here, even with the other businesses. Why, you can always hide your car in that big parking lot, so the boss can't find
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
The boss ain't gonna know where you're at. Shut your phone off, come down, play for a couple hours. And
yeah, we got Hy-Vee right next door. You can park it, even sneak it over there and tell them you were getting groceries and come over here and have yourself a burger and a beer before you go back
some
to
pool.
work.
Yeah, why not? Loosen up. We're not promoting getting drunk and going to work, but hey,
No.
yeah, have a beer when you're having your burger. Your burger's gonna soak it up. Nobody's gonna know. We won't tell on you.
Yeah, you can cap it off with a Rumplemints, and
There you go. Finish it off with a couple of tequila sunrises, maybe a Long Island here. Yeah, what a great idea, come down and play pool. So I suppose, do you get some of these older guys that come down here during the day?
yeah,
and the week
yep. The retired guys, they're down here. They're
playing golf
Oh
and
yeah,
whatnot.
yep. They're
I miss the
always have a
days.
few of them.
Miss the days of we used to hang out at the Sport Bowl right over there by the old Harley Davidson shop, and used to go down there and play golf on their 9-footer down there all the time. And back when I was a kid, Danny Prince, Chris Idy, we'd all hang out there. Maury Johnson, hang out there and play back when we were younger, and I wish I would have taken it more serious back then, because those guys are really top shooters, because they stuck with it in practice, and I was just kind of there monkeying around until I found something better to do, whatnot. Plenty of pool halls in this town, plenty of opportunities to play pool, especially a great opportunity here at the Nickel Spot. A great venue, great seating too. You got plenty of seating in here. A lot of places have a tough time with the seating and pool tables, but you've got this thing arranged to where there's not been a problem with seating at all. We were accommodating 54 players and spectators and bar patrons yesterday. And
Yeah,
I don't think we had
and
any
everybody
problem.
coming in and just watching, seeing the parking lot's full, seeing what the heck's going on. Oh, best in Sioux Falls. Let's see who that is.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, I'm not playing today, so
Well, they're missing out.
missing out.
They're not actually able to see, the best.
Yeah.
But some of us have to take a back seat and do the behind the scenes things. I know a lot of players were real happy I wasn't playing.
yeah. But we very much appreciate you, Kevin.
Well, I'm glad to be here. I love it, and just glad to be a part of it. Score update over on Scotty and Johnny is 1-1. 1-1.
So Scotty's sweatpants are still carrying him through here.
You might need a belt for those pants, huh?
These are my backups. I couldn't find my good ones. These are they're wrapped up in my closet for emergencies.
This is an emergency.
Yeah, this is emergency.
The sirens are going off this morning. Scotty had to get up and win some money.
Yeah.
Scotty was late. Tell my boss.
Throw the big boy panties on and cover them up with the lucky sweats, and here we go.
Kind of like them women or whatnot, because I didn't even shower.
Yeah, we know.
Every time you get a little close, we can tell. If you get a little close, we can tell. No, I'm just kidding.
I drenched myself before.
We're over here giving Scott a hard time. He takes it well, though.
I'm sure.
Scott's a good guy. If you don't know Scott, he's a league coordinator over at Great Amusement Leagues this year. He's doing a great job promoting this tournament. Great event, 54 players. We couldn't have done that without him.
Won the last one, and I'm still going in this one.
So if you know him and if you see him around, make sure you tell him hi and you tell him thanks for putting on a great tournament out here this weekend, because all of his support is and your support is greatly appreciated. It's a great event, so I do appreciate everything that you guys are doing out here, and make sure you give him the well-deserved credit that he's due. I'm going to leave you in the warm, fuzzy hands of Kelly here while I go get a refill of my Coca-Cola on ice. I'm drinking heavy today. You do?
I'm certain. Well, no, I'm talking about if they go to work in school. They get the same as us. Because. Yeah. And that's because it's different. That one shot. Get things. But anyway, we hired $4 an hour.
Wow, nice shot.
That might be too. Because there's running that too.
Brian's getting fired up here.
That was a very, very nice shot by Brian Ruth. He's going to tie this match up 3-3. I know I just walked over by him, and he was not happy with some of the opportunities that he's left at the table, and definitely could tell he wanted that one there.
Good job.
Always benefit from always benefit. I think that's what we need in this country, is for the unions to start coming back stronger.
Well, I don't think that would. Okay, case.
The people who are members of the union. That's why.
Score is 3-3. Brian Ruth, Jay Dvorak. We're here live at the Nickel Spot, Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Playing for the hill. Race to 5.
You want $1 an hour more? Okay, I'll give it. But you ain't taking that out of my pocket. So I'm gonna charge them.
We have a score update. It is 2-1 Shiflett. On the table back there, Johnny Shiflett versus Scotty Beck. Scotty's at the table.
Anytime the union gets an increase in wage or benefits,
And I believe John must have just broke dry. Or Scotty broke and made one. I'm not sure.
Scotty broke and made one.
Okay, yeah, 14 balls on the table. So, and he did just miss. So John will be coming up to the table here on that match. And for a little bit of bonus coverage, after this, every match will be played on the stream table because we will be just one match waiting on another match from here on out. So we'll have all the matches on the stream table. But after this match at the stream table, I'll go ahead and flip this camera around if we still have action going on over there with Shiflett and Scotty, which I think we probably will. That match is that's on the back, on the B side, so these guys are taking a little bit more time in making their decisions. They're a little bit more deliberate in their shots, so I'm thinking that match will still be going when this one's done. We'll flip the camera around so you can get a peek of that match.
I'm down watching the pool tournament. What did you want? I remember the day that you called yesterday and told me oh, that's
I could do it, but was trying to turn the computer around to give you a side-by-side view of both tables in action here, but they're a little bit far away, and I don't have a zoom on my. I don't believe I have a zoom on the computer camera here, just on the tripod camera. So. Looks like Scotty was up at the table and played a nice safety there, came out of shape and played a good safety.
Got a bit of a cluster going there.
There's your tournament host today, Kelly. from the nickel spot. And the upper left-hand corner is your feature table still. Say hi, Kelly. Wave to him.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
Todd Farrow's back in the house to check it out.
Yeah,
Very, very well yesterday.
Todd did shoot very well. He's a good shooter. He can be very, when he's on, he can really shoot it up. Any of these players that were here this weekend,
Yeah,
when they're on,
absolutely.
they can shoot great. I was surprised I didn't see Barney playing. I wonder.
Yeah,
And he showed up here just not too long after it started yesterday too, didn't
Yeah, he just came. Yeah,
2,
he
3
was-
o'clock,
yeah,
something like
about
that?
3 o'clock, he showed up, and
he? Guess you never know. He might have had something going on up until then. I just
Yeah.
couldn't get away because I know he would have been a force to be reckoned with too.
oh yeah,
Who did that game go to? Yes, I can see the delay up here on the TV screen. All right. Brian Ruth is going up 4-3 in
Starting
this
to get
race to
fired up
5.
here.
He is now on the hill.
Took the last 2 matches, last 2 games.
Took the last 2 games. Some good shooting too. And I hate to say it, but that wide table like that and players with this type of shooting capabilities, especially Brian, he looks like he's got a little bit of a fire built up underneath him, and
Yeah,
that table's definitely open enough to run out.
Jay's certainly feeling the pressure.
Yeah, he's not happy. Sam, about your phone, I know I've had other people asking about the watching on your phone, and I know a lot of people have told me that they have to do the Ustream app. So I don't know if you're on your phone just hitting a web channel and watching it and keep getting disconnected, but or if you're using a Ustream app. I know Colt Mayfield showed me that he's got a Ustream app on his phone. He clicks it and it opens right up to the channel, and he says it works smooth as can be. So if you're not using a Ustream app, maybe go look up that free downloadable app from Ustream for the mobile phones. So this is going to be, let's see, it must be 3-2 back here.
3-2.
Scotty got that last game, so Scotty's hanging tough here with John.
No,
And that 8 ball will sneak between the 5 and the 7 ball there in that corner
it's actually
pocket.
2-2.
Is it 2-2? Okay, yep. 1-2, okay. That's a long ways for these old eyes to see.
Sam, thanks for your interest and all the questions. We have, they're $1 a game here with the pool tables. We have a couple pool tables that are that have the accept dollar bills. You can throw a 5 in and just press a button That'll plug them out.
Do you guys offer rental on these tables? Do you
We
rent
do
by
not.
the hour?
We do not have them by the hour.
Do you have any of the smart tables that do by the hour?
No.
In here yet? No?
No.
Okay.
No.
I know I've seen a few of those smart tables out there that I'm not sure what the price is, but it's a little bit of a discount if you, I think it's an hour and a half or half-hour
Yeah.
blocks or something. I'm not sure. It gets cheaper the more money you put
Yeah.
in it, the cheaper it
Yeah.
gets. I know some of the bars have those smart tables in there. Some of them offer pay by the hour tables. I'm not sure how many. I don't know how many bars out here have that rentable tables by the hour anymore in town.
We used to
How
have
much
that.
does it cost up there where you're at, Sam, for a game of pool at the bar? Is it still just $1 up there, or is it up to $1.25?
No, you don't. They should be. You have to call the 9
I
ball?
watch you play 9-ball on.
No, you don't have to
Oh,
call
they
it.
have to. Pros have to call it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Unless
not
it's like on
calling.
the break or something.
Why not?
Not too old.
Road, but not valley.
Valley rules, you can watch the 9-ball.
I played down in Vegas.
I never played Valley 9, I played Valley 8.
I played it down in Vegas. Man, if you ball first, you get like one ball, 99, and every way I hit, I lost. Counted.
Nothing. Right now, like 10 ball instead of 9 ball. 9 ball, every time you break, you make these balls. Now you don't get 7 balls. On 10 ball, it doesn't seem like you were making it. Can you make the 10
Jay electing to play safe there.
corners, get 3 spots.
I've never played 10-ball, it's,
Same as 9 balls, just another ball.
Well, not really.
Same game
Can you
as
make
9
it 9, 10 on the break?
That's all.
Brian going for the shot.
that same game.
Then you don't know your rules.
They're having a little discussion over there about the rules of 10 ball. I always love getting into these conversations because, it's just like 9 ball with an extra ball. No, it's not just 9 ball with an extra ball. There's no two-way shot in 10 ball. So if you're shooting out of pocket and you miss, your opponent can give that shot right back to you. In 10 ball, you either have to call the shot or you have to call safe. Because if you miss the actual called shot, your opponent can give it back to you.
Yeah.
So you can't play a two-way shot like you can in 9 ball. And the 10 ball in that game is the only ball that ever gets spotted. So you cannot make the 10 ball on the break and win, as far as I'm aware. If anybody out there can correct me on that. I do have the rules in my backpack here, but that's the thing. I know they were playing 10 ball at a bar here not too long ago that I was standing next to watching them play, and they were playing it just 9 ball rules, slop. It's just 9 ball rules with an extra ball on the table, and why? I suppose why play it with that extra ball? It's just 9 ball. Though when you rack 10 balls, I guess the break is a little bit tougher. But that's why that game of 10 ball was made that way. Because 9 ball got to be a little bit too sloppy, and it's definitely a pros game for sure. You got to be a top shooter to play 10 ball and play it good. Yeah, every game's got different rules, but we're talking, the standard rules, the same rules that the pros plays, the BCA rules, actually. That's what we would talk about. The BCA rules is completely different than 9 ball. But yeah, like in 9 ball, you got the Texas Express.
Do you look here for a second?
All right, we have looking for a ref. Todd Farah is in the house. He is going to go ahead and ref this shot by Scotty Beck. And Scotty is the official, but can't quite official your own shot. That looked like a good shot to me. That was another one of those 45-degree type angles that.
Yeah.
That's been quite a while ago.
Oh, yeah, well, the Stonington been dead for 20 years.
I read a deal one time where, let it go to Pat.
The Ultimate 10-Ball Hustle, is that what it's called? The Ultimate 10-Ball Hustle, the 21st of September, your little gig that you got going?
Yes. Yep. We have a 10-ball tournament coming up here in the
21st of September. And I did want to make a correction. The league night is it is August 28th at the Legion,
At the American Legion.
7 p.m. I believe that's what the flyer said. And if you're down here at the Nickel Spot, you come around the corner here. There's a poster board back here in the back room, and where you will find tournament updates, tournament notifications, league notifications, anything regarding pool or darts. You'll find it on that board. Local tournaments.
GreatAmusement.com.
GreatAmusement.com. That is the vendor's website.
We try to keep up to date on the Nickel Spot Facebook. Feel free to join as a friend.
And that's going to do it for this match. Brian Ruth wins.
Brian Ruth.
5-3. I'm going to go ahead and switch this camera around for you guys so you can watch the Scott and John match. So bear with me just a moment.